What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ray. It's been a little while since I've done a video. I know I have been so poor at this whole vlogging thing, but just a reminder that I am not really a vlogger by any means. I strictly do this for myself and to just document my journey so I can look back and be like, we did that shit. But nonetheless, I'm still apologetic because I know some of you have been really following along and supporting, and I super appreciate that. So I wanted to make sure I got back on here to get you guys updated with where we are in prep. Sometimes you just need days where you're just focused, and sometimes we're on autopilot, you know, when we're competing and getting ready for a show. So it's not first instinct for me personally to pick up a camera and document literally everything, but it is something that I do want to get way better at in 2026. So I'm going to definitely start holding myself accountable for that. So with that said, we are 6 weeks out today from the Arnold, and I'm just really excited about where we're at. We've been making such great progress, literally week to week for the past three to 4 weeks. So for those of you who don't know, my current goal right now is to get below 130 for the Arnold. In the past, my stage weight has been fluctuated between maybe 132 to 135, and my feedback has always been to come in a bit tighter, leaner, and just more conditioned overall. So, you know, typically we don't really emphasize too much on the scale just because we're going for a specific look, not necessarily a weight. But knowing what we know and the data we've collected, we do know that being under 130 would likely give us the conditioning we need. Now, surprise, surprise, I did hit a prep low of 129.6 the other day, but that was short-lived because then I was back up to 130.6. But it's fine because I am so happy with that, guys. Like, I am ecstatic with that, being that we're still 6 weeks out from the Arnold. And as we know, as women, weight fluctuates for so many different reasons, especially in prep. There's just inflammation, training hard, sometimes sleep could just throw off your weight, hormones, there's so much. So I know we can get under 130 now. And I also didn't weigh myself this morning, just full transparency, because there comes a point in prep where you just know your body well enough to kind of get an idea of where you're at without having to really check. And it sounds weird, but I already knew when I woke up today. I was like, I feel a little bit heavier. And although I'm not afraid of the scale, it's just because I kind of already know based off of how I feel. And I don't know how else to explain that, but if you know, you know. So I will chalk that up to the fact that my digestion has been a tad bit off the last few days. So I'm trying to get that in check, but I will weigh myself tomorrow because I'm going to check in with Coach again tomorrow. So I'm going to collect some more data in the morning, but I'm hoping that my digestion can kind of like balance out between sometimes today and tomorrow morning. So I will be doing my due diligence to make sure that at least I'm doing everything I can to help that along. So we've got a lot to do today as far as just like movement, making sure our water is getting in, workout is getting done, we're sweating out what we need to. And that's going to be pretty much my main focus today. So yeah, so we're outside the gym for fasted cardio. I am at an hour a day right now. It has not changed in the last few weeks, which has been very nice. So I'm hoping that that still stays the same, but you just never know. So I have an hour to go do in here, and then I'm gonna eat a meal, wait a little bit, and train. A little bit more on that later because I know it's definitely preference with training timing and all of that stuff. But like I said, we have some stuff to get done today, so this might have to do. So I am going to get in here and get this done, and then we will regroup later on. Okay guys, just finished up with this hour of cardio for the morning, and it was definitely an interesting one for so many reasons, but First of all, my water bottle didn't even fit in the cup holders like it normally does. I do my cardio at my home gym, but I am not at my gym this morning because I'm on the other side of town. So of course I was ill prepared to not have my water with me during my cardio, which is not a huge deal, but it does make a difference if you're so used to sipping throughout cardio like I am. I tend to enjoy like taking a sip of my water like every 5 to 7 minutes or so. It just kind of helps me get through it, gives me another little boost throughout my session, and keeps me hydrated. So that was super annoying. And then of course, I don't know if this bugs y'all, but my Apple Watch did not start when I thought it did. I usually try to time it exactly with the machine, and I know it's not 100% accurate, but I just, again, like it for data collection purposes, just kind of like seeing my heart rate, how many calories it is estimating that I'm burning, even if it's not 100%, but at least I know from day to day, like on how the consistency is. And so 5 minutes into my cardio, I realized my Apple Watch wasn't running, even though I literally pressed start. And I don't know if that's happened to y'all, but it literally blew my entire like first half of my session. It just pissed me off so much. And this is how I kind of know I'm in the depths of prep, because like things like that get to me way more than they normally would, and it just like really ticked me off for like 20 minutes. So there was that. And then of course, lastly, since I just told you guys my water bottle did not fit on the cup holder, I tried to maneuver and have it on the machine next to me. Obviously no one was using it, and the gym was pretty empty, so I didn't predict anyone was going to need it. So I just kind of placed my water bottle on the machine next to me, and lo and behold, it falls and busts open and spills everywhere. So had to stop my cardio, run and get towels, and try to savor the moment. And of course, again, pissed off the rest of the session. So it was literally just one of those mornings. And I'm like, dude, why? Like, why? Just why? But there are bigger problems in the world. I was able to just get through it. I got my hour done despite having a few interruptions. It got done. And sometimes you just have mornings like that, but I was not planning to have a morning like that today. And yeah, so just was an interesting start to my day, but we made it, and I'm about to eat my meal and head home. Originally, I was going to stay and eat my meal and rest for a little bit, recoup and lift, but I'm going to literally get out of the gym space for a minute, being that that was such an annoying start. Sometimes you just need to regroup and reset yourself. So I'm going to eat my meal and go home, shower. I'm going to take a beat. I might eat a second meal before I work out today. Everything we need to get done will still get done, but for now I need to just kind of like take a load off for a minute and make sure I'm in the proper headspace to get my lift done. So in order for me to do that and stay sane, I think that's the right thing for me to do today. So I will catch up with you guys at some point today. I'm not sure exactly how this video or vlog's gonna go, but just had to catch you guys up to speed because that was a doozy. So I'll see you guys when I'm feeling a little bit better. Okay guys, so we're a few meals in for the day and just got ready for the gym. So I am literally just getting myself together, pretty much done. Just gonna refill this water bottle and we're gonna be on the way. We have quads and legs today. So we're going to make sure we get some content in. I gotta film a few of my top sets to send to my trainer, Corey. I recently hired a trainer, and yes, Paul Ravella is still my coach. That has not changed, but I did hire a trainer to just make sure we are dotting all our I's and crossing all our T's for this prep going into the Arnold. So this will be one of my first few videos that I send out to Corey, who will typically give me feedback on my top sets in the gym. And I just didn't want to have to use my brain for the remainder of this prep. So it's nice to kind of just have something to follow, set in stone, and make sure that I'm doing my part in training intensity and just the fine details that we need to bring out on stage. So super excited for that. So this will be my first my first check-in with him as far as legs go, and then yeah, we'll see where we're at. So I'll see how much I can get and I'll clip videos of the workout in here, and then we'll chat a little bit more when we're back tonight from the gym. Like I said earlier, I'm still on this hunt to make sure my digestion is in check. Now I will update you guys and say that I feel 10 times better than I did this morning. We are just feeling a little bit like lighter and just better overall. So I'm going to keep hydrating. I probably will add in some steps post workout. I typically don't have cardio right now after my workout, but I am going to get a good maybe 15-minute walk in to just help along some more digestion and just continue on this path to feeling better by check-in day with coach tomorrow morning. So I will check in with you guys when we get to the gym. We have about a 20 to 25-minute drive, give or take, with traffic. And I don't know what that's going to be like when I get out there though, because if you don't know, I live in Tennessee and we have a ice storm coming. So more on that later, but I'm going to get going just in case I have some traffic to maneuver around. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. power lift and our posing. Super good workout. So I'm going to go get some steps in for about 15 minutes or so on the treadmill, nothing crazy. Just get a little movement going, make sure we're keeping heart rate at a good pace. Not so much that we're doing cardio, but just enough to make sure digestion keeps moving and improving throughout the night tonight. And then we'll call it a day. So I'll get my steps in and then we'll regroup when we get back home, chat about how the workout went and kind of where we go from here in prep. Super excited to see where we at tomorrow morning when we check in with coach. So I will check in with you guys back at home. Okay guys, so we've made it back home safe and sound from the gym. Had a super good workout, and of course I got home and I'm just like completely wiped out. I'm exhausted, I'm tired. But I just wanted to go over real quick how that workout went. I felt super good. I haven't had a really tough leg day like that in a minute. I do train like intensely in the gym, but again, like this is new programming from my trainer Corey, so anything that's new is going to be a brand new stimulus in the gym, and I feel like anytime I have some sort of change like that, it takes some adjusting. So you know, I wasn't surprised to be a little bit gassed throughout that workout. Also, given that I am in a deficit and have been in a deficit for quite some time, I am 6 weeks out, so I'm not expecting to hit PRs. I'm not expecting to go full-blown bulk mass gaining mode because that's just not the current goal. Of course, we can continue to improve while we're in prep, but right now, main focus is just getting that finer detail to come through, trying to maintain strength. We got through it. Super happy with where I'm at with training right now. I'm gonna send those videos off to Corey to get my feedback for that training day. And then of course we have check-ins in the morning with coach. So pretty cool. I think hopefully I'll get my feedback from both of them tomorrow, but we'll see. I know Coach Paul will definitely get back to me within the day tomorrow, and then Corey will get back to me as soon as he can. So I want to be able to share all that feedback with you guys once I get it. So I'll probably just make this vlog a tad bit longer as far as just the next couple of days, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of where I'm at and I can be fully transparent with you guys. Especially since it's been a while since I've caught you up. I feel like I owe you guys that, to just get you all up to speed with everything and be as upfront as possible with everything that I'm doing. So this is definitely a good place to start. And I am also in the process of preparing for a freaking snowstorm and ice storm. So if you guys are residing in these eastern southern states, you know what I'm talking about. I'm originally from New Jersey, so stuff like this doesn't really get to me as much as it probably would the next person out here. But given the information I have, Tennessee is not as well equipped as Jersey would be when it comes to these types of situations. So you can imagine the kind of panic and chaos that's going on around here. I mean, shelves are completely empty in the stores. Things like that. It's a lot more traffic than normal. People are kind of just like running around trying to get their bearings before this storm hits on Saturday morning. I think it starts like late night tomorrow night into the morning and through Sunday. So it's gonna be a doozy. At least that's what they're predicting. So I'm not sure what these next few days are gonna look like as far as training goes, and getting into the gym and getting cardio done. Now, what I can do is just be prepared and try to improvise as much as possible. Obviously, you see there's a home elliptical in the back. I also have a walking pad next to it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I am well prepared to at least get my morning cardio done some way, somehow on that elliptical if need be. Apparently the roads are going to be super bad and I don't intend on being on them. So obviously not the most ideal being 6 weeks out. I want to make sure I'm getting to the gym and like staying in my routine, but things happen, and this is why it's so important to learn preparation and time management and just being able to roll with the punches and try to stay on track as much as possible. Because life is always going to happen, guys, especially in prep. Like, that doesn't stop just because you're in prep. And this is a prime example of that. Something that is literally out of your control, like a disastrous freaking storm. They're saying there's even chances of power outages and things of that nature. So my main thing right now will be kind of preparing for that. I did make sure I got all my groceries early this week because I kind of knew people would probably be trying to empty out the shelves in the stores. So I did my normal like grocery shopping, and in addition kind of got like things like bread and things I can kind of work with, rice cakes, PB&J, that can help me still stay on track. And we'll see how these next couple of days go. I'm going to plan to get up early tomorrow and do my normal cardio, and I think I'm going to do what I intended to do this morning and just pack my meal with me in the morning and chill at the gym for a while and then lift after cardio. That way I know for a fact that all of that is done, and I can get my boxes checked off for Friday, and then we'll see what Saturday and Sunday brings, and even the week ahead from there. But all I know is that I can just do what I can do, and I'll update coach as we go and see what can be done. But luckily I have my handy dandy elliptical and walking pad to at least get movement in throughout the day, especially being snowed in. Perfect time to just kind of do cardio, get some steps in, binge some shows, get some work done. I have some client plans I need to update and some posing clients that have sessions anyway. So that will be kind of what we're up to in the next couple of days. But yeah, so if you guys are at all interested in any sort of lifestyle, online coaching, or posing for bikini wellness and even fit model, I am more than happy to help you along in that journey. So feel free to shoot me a message or an email, a DM on Instagram. I will drop all of my information in the description below of this video, and we can just get to know each other and decide how we want to move forward together. So that is something I'll be focused on while I'm snowed in, guys. But I just kind of wanted to wrap up this part of the video, and I will check in with you guys in the morning when we are checking in with coach. And yeah, this is the end of the night for me. I'm going to eat a meal, shower, and get a little bit of some client work done before tomorrow hits. And that's it for this day, guys. But in the meantime, before you see me again at another YouTube Minute, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram, anything else you want to see or anything I can go over for you guys when it comes to competition prep, the bikini division, or even just fitness related, health related. I'm your girl, so just hit me up. But I will see you guys in the morning. Ciao. Good morning, guys. We made it to Friday morning. Obviously getting ready to check in with coach. I feel like this light always washes me out. I have like lighter skin tone. It can be fair sometimes, especially in the winter. So I feel like bright lights don't do me justice, but nonetheless, just getting ready to do my check-ins with coach. And then I just remembered that I need to do some measurements with my actual stage suit, which I probably should have done a long time ago, but I haven't been a fan lately of how my bottoms have been sitting on my hips. I feel like they're just a tad bit too tight, and normally like I wouldn't have to worry about something like that because I'm going to obviously lose weight as we go. However, the way the suit sits, it doesn't necessarily go around your waist. So even though your waist goes down, that doesn't mean the suit bottoms are always going to fit, because it's actually measuring like your hip bone, which obviously that measurement doesn't change. So I feel like just where the connectors are sitting are just a tad bit too tight. So it's giving me like a little bit of a squish where my like love handles are, if you will, which I'm not really liking on my physique. It could be just me being super picky and judgy right now with my prep brain, but just to give me some peace of mind, I am going to ask my suit company to do some alterations. I got my suit from Toxic Angels, and I love them. I love my suit. I just want to do like the slight adjustments on it. So I have to do some measurements so I can send that back for them to do. And it should be back within a week. They're really good about that. And you can actually pick if you want like a rush time, if you want it back in like 3 days, a week, whatever. But obviously I don't need it that soon, so a week will do just fine. So yeah, so that's what I have to do as well while I am up and at it doing bikini stuff. So I'm gonna check in with Coach, and then I will show you guys what I mean about the suit bottoms, and then we'll get on with the day. I have a couple other things that I need to get done. I have the repair people coming. My dryer randomly stopped working mid-cycle, so that's obviously not ideal. One, because I need to wash clothes. Two, this snowstorm is coming. Who knows how long I may be in this house, and I need clean clothes. And I want to also start getting ready for the following week and getting my normal routine done. So got that happening. I have to make a run to Staples later to do an Amazon return. More on that later. And I think that's pretty much it, but we got to get this day going. So let me check in and I'll see you guys after. Okay guys, so check-ins are done, and I just wanted to show you guys kind of what I meant by the suit bottoms. I still have on my practice posing suit right now, but ideally I would want the bottoms to fit how my practice bottoms fit. See how they sit like nicely on the hip bone, right? So even though I'm gonna like probably lose some inches here, this isn't gonna necessarily change. So I like how the practice bottoms fit me more than my actual stage suit. And I would put my stage suit on for you guys, but I just washed it, so it's still wet and damp, and obviously I don't want to put that on. But just to give you guys an idea, like, I feel like the stage bottoms are like super tight, so they're like squishing up the sides like this. So you're gonna get this like kind of bulge here, which, you know, also will go down, but just to like, you know, prevent any discomfort on stage day. I just want to make sure that I'm still comfortable in it despite what the body is looking like. So I just kind of want them to loosen up the connectors and just kind of where the scrunch is in the back, because I feel like it's just a little stuck. So that's pretty much what I measured for this morning. And I'll take my shoes off now. And yeah, so hopefully that alteration is done perfectly and just right, but I'm super confident that it will be. So we should have that in time for show. And yeah, so I am going to get out of this stage suit or posing suit and get the rest of my day started. I gotta walk the pup and wait for these dry people to come. I was going to go run and do my fasted cardio, but I don't know what time they're coming. They said between 9 and 12, which is super annoying, because I feel like it kind of makes you hold up your day. And yeah, like I could go do cardio, but my cardio is an hour, and I don't want them to call me when I'm like doing cardio, because they said they're gonna call me 20 minutes before they get here, which is also not ideal because that doesn't really give me time to finish up whatever it is that I'm doing outside the house and make it back in time. So I kind of have to just hang tight until they get here, and then I will just have to do my cardio later today, which is fine. I have a back day today, so I'm not upset about kind of doing my cardio and lift all in one today. If it was leg day, that'd be another story, because I do like doing cardio in the morning when I have a leg day, so it's not too crammed up and I'm doing too much on my legs in a short amount of time. So we will get that done today too. And I'll see you guys once we're ready for the rest of our day. Okay guys, so as I was actually walking the dog, Coach Paul just gave me my check-in feedback. So I'm gonna play that for you guys. And one thing I love about Coach Paul is that he's very efficient, he's very to the point, and he does get back to you rather quickly. So this was a quick one today for him. He got back to me like within the same hour, pretty much this morning. So super happy about that, and very interesting of what he had to say. So let's give it a listen.
Miss Ray, all right. So digestive issues, leg day was tough, a little inflammation. What I think we need is a little bit of recovery. I think we need to maybe give you kind of a mock peak week, right? I'd like to bring the food up and the cardio down, because I don't want to just get into this spot where you and I are only focused on one thing, which is losing body fat. I don't want to risk losing muscle. So what I want to do is give you a plan for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, check back in on Monday, okay? And this is going to be a bit of a reverse. I want to bring some food up gradually, cardio down gradually, because you're starting to have the look that we need for stage, but I don't want to risk running you down too much, right? So this is where I think we can probably pull off a couple more pounds of body fat in the next 2 weeks before this first show, but we can also restore your digestion, your hormones, your sleep, your training, and improve muscle fullness. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's listed below. Check in on Monday. Let me know if you have any questions. You're getting there. We're close. Thank you, Ray.
So there we have it. Feedback is in. I'm actually very happy with this check-in and how this went. Honestly, it's been a pretty ideal few weeks. I've been making like pretty good progress, like I told you guys before. So I don't have that many complaints. As I also mentioned, I've just been having a few digestive issues this week. So I'm always very upfront and transparent with my coach as much as possible. The more they know, the better, because how else are they going to help you adjust and come up with any solutions as to what we do moving forward. So I'm actually very happy. Food has gone up. Cardio has come down, which is perfect timing because your girl is hurting today after legs yesterday and my hour cardio. So very happy with where we're at and being able to reverse a little bit going into this next week. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, super excited, guys. Super excited. I'm at the point now where it's like that just made my day a whole lot better. So now I'm just going to eat my meal with the new macros coach has given me since food has been bumped. So I'm going to actually calculate those before I prep this meal. And then I'll just be waiting for the repair guys to come and look at the dryer. And then we'll just get on with our errands for the day. And we'll gym again later tonight. And we'll wait out this freaking storm. So I will check back in with you guys after we eat and, once we're on our way. Okay, guys, so the dryer repairman came. Turns out it's actually my breaker box that's having an issue. So gonna actually need an electrician to come out next and just change the breaker box out. So I'm at least glad they figured out the source of the issue. So this journey continues with the dryer, but we're on to our next task for the day, and I'm going to run with my boyfriend to pick up his little sister from college, which is an hour away, and then I have to then drop off my suit at the post office, hopefully hit my Staples Amazon return today, and then we still have our lift later on. So just updating you guys, but we're gonna just go run these errands real quick, and then I will check back in when it's time to, I guess, lift tonight. And I only have 30 minutes of cardio today, so I'm so freaking happy. So it's gonna be a good little day. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Some new shit. Beefing with my bitch right now, but life still lit. Riding down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hit, I scratched them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town, I'm a pimp. Ho won't get my heart, I'm putting you down, I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back the lamb and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch a nigga and blam, dredge gang, we ain't nothing like them. Only nigga you know that rap come through the rack, no tech. Hustler got them racks back, man, my pockets are stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't back, go check my track record, niggas shot at us, we clap back. At 18, I was a 7-figure nigga after tax. I spent the ticket on both the bitches I wiped, and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype, I put my life on wax. I made it back in, blew that shit the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake, I ain't the type, relax. Me, dank rails, split a lick 3 ways to get a brick of crack. The Glock hit what's the name like a freight train, his brains was on the track. Don't play no games, mention my name, we caught him the same day on Max. Then I listen to what them fans saying on them damn apps. I ain't snitching on my mans, nigga, fuck a fair tap. Soon as we hop out that van, that's a fucking head tap. And I'm GDK, EBK, MBG, and LMB craze. Give me a switch to get like NCAA, nigga, I blitz. Niggas bitches, I don't appreciate it, but he switch out like he crazy. Sent the hit, I'm mad cause he made me, I was getting high at the race. 10K for the fit, I'm too wavy. 29, I'm rich with 3 babies. Pinky ring, the wrist cost 380, really made it, I'm the shit. Investigations, yes, I evaded. Mouth shut, you know how we played it. Now I'm MIA, might be Vegas. Thank God I went legit, swerve. Swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve.
Okay guys, we made it to the gym. As you can see in the last few clips, just got a pretty solid back day in. My back day tends to be a little bit shorter, which is great being that we are doing a few recovery days this weekend. So I was able to really get some solid work in without really just overexerting myself too much and having some burnout. So that was actually my last lift of the weekend. So I'm gonna just finish it off with my 30 minutes of cardio tonight. So I'm gonna just hop on the Stairmaster here in a second, and then we'll head home and kind of just wrap up for the night. I'll probably do a separate video going into the weekend with this storm. I'll mostly be home, so I probably won't drag out this vlog too much longer. But just for a little idea, I plan to do just 20 minutes of cardio tomorrow and some steps. And then Sunday, we have no cardio. It's strictly a recovery day with just some, light steps in there. So just get a little bit of movement and keep digestion in check, all of that stuff. So we are pretty much wrapped up for today. I'm gonna just finish off with my cardio, and then that is the end of this video, you guys. So I will check back in with you guys soon in the next one. We'll see how all this goes with the storm and what's really in store for us here in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you loved this vlog, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, help support your girl. Again, I am not a YouTube vlogger by any means, but I do enjoy this process when I do utilize this platform. That way I can look back and really see the progress that I've made and how far I've come, hopefully in the future. So please continue to support, ask me all the questions you want, hit me up. I'm super friendly, so hopefully I get to meet some of you if I haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.